What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Visions of Atlantis. Yes, indeed. How about that? Visions of Atlantis making their debut on the channel. This comes as a request from Java Devil, and this is actually one of Java Devil's 3 prioritized requests for the month of August for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Java Devil. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. Java Devil wanted to see me react to this song by Visions of Atlantis called Melancholy Angel. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, I recognize this song. I know I've heard this song before. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Napalm Records, okay? And the video has 403,161 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Visions of Atlantis, Melancholy Angel, official video. Wah, wah, wah.
Wow, man, freaked out!
I said it before, I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep saying it till the end of time. Whenever the word official appears, whether it be official video, official music video, official audio, official live video, whatever the case may be, the word official appears and you're getting this video off of the official record label channel or the band's official channel, the odds of this video getting blocked are going to be slightly higher. Okay, now I'm not saying this video is going to be blocked for sure. All I'm saying is the chances, the odds of the video getting blocked are higher. So if it does get blocked, now you know why. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
It sounds good. I don't have a problem with anything I'm hearing. Drums are coming through nice in the mix. I can actually hear the bass in the mix on this, believe it or not. I can hear it. It's not like, up in the mix. It's not at the forefront, but I can hear it. It is present in the mix, so I'm glad to hear that. Guitars, good, thick, crunchy tone without being overly done to the point where it gets muddy. I like that. Vocally, I like the split vocal, female lead and male lead. I like that approach. It's working for me. On the chorus, I do feel like the female lead could have been a little bit stronger. I don't want to use the word weak. It's not weak. It's just, I don't think the voice was as strong as it was being called for. When you hear that chorus, it's very anthemic, very powerful. And unfortunately, to me, it sounded like the female vocal just her power did not match up to where the chorus's power was. Like, here's her power range, right? And right about here is where the chorus vocal range. If it had just come up ever so slightly, so it could have gotten into that slot, it would have been nice. It would have been nice. If she had actually matched up, I think it would have sounded even better. But I just feel like her vocals were kind of lacking there in the chorus. It sounded like her pitch was fine. It was just her power wasn't there. But her tone was nice. Pitch was fine. Diction, vowel formation, all sounded really good. It almost sounded like she was, okay, here it is. It almost to me sounded like she was being cautious in that chorus. I don't know why. I have no clue why. But that's the impression I got. So anyway, let's keep going here.
See in the mirror the void I've become. The joys and the horrors keep turning me numb. A taste of despair. The more that I grieve and the less that I care. The less that I give and the more that I bear. The price that I pay. Hopeless, I'm drowning. Helpless, I'm trying. Desperate to find the reason I can believe. There you are, a melancholy angel, taking me from the sorrow. Lost is gone, and future is a stranger.
Come on!
I can see through the shadows of your mind.
A little more power. It's all we need. A little more.
I will kill my melancholy angel. Hopeless, I'm drowning. Helpless, I'm trying. Desperate to find the reason I can't believe.
Ah! I'm not asking for a huge power difference. Literally, the power just has to go up like, I wouldn't even say a full notch, just like half a notch. If she would just get half a notch stronger, God, it would sound so much better. But as it stands, the chorus sounds reserved. The chorus sounds held back. And it's just, it's frustrating because I can feel it. It's there. It just needs a little extra push just to put it into that range. Everything else I'm digging. The verses are fine. Like when she sings on the verses, no problem. No issue with the verses whatsoever. The verses are a little more subdued anyway. So her voice on the verses sound perfect. I dig it. If she would just get stronger on those choruses. Okay, guitar solo, very simplistic guitar solo, lots of sustained notes with vibrato, which is fine. It worked. It absolutely worked. And look, you don't need to have a shred fest for every single guitar solo. You just don't. Had a couple of really nice runs in there, though. That was nice. Coming out of the guitar solo into that, I wouldn't call that a bridge. It was way too short. Into that breakdown, which almost felt like, I mean, it was an introduction to the chorus, but I don't know if I would call that a pre-chorus. But you heard the voices trading off. Female voice, male voice, female voice, female voice for each measure. It was interesting. That was interesting. It was appropriate. But again, it sounds like we're going back into the chorus now, and it's like, please get stronger. Look, I am not asking for this much of a difference. I am literally asking for that much. That's all I need. If she could just get that much stronger. Just that much. Ugh. Anyway, let's see what happens here.
I'm trying, desperate to find the reason I can't believe. You are a melancholy angel, taking me from the soul. Lost is gone, and future is a stranger. Carry on, I can see through the shadows of your mind. Poison down, a manic monster. I will kill my melancholy angel, waking from my darkest nights.
Hear that bass string rattle at the end there. That was nice. Yeah, we don't need all that. I'm sure the next 30 seconds or the next 20 seconds is going to be advertisement for Napalm Records, other bands, or for other songs from this band. So we don't need to watch advertisements. God, frustrating. Oh, man. I need a few minutes. Now, here's the thing. I don't need to think about, what I thought about the song. I already know exactly what I thought about the song. I don't need time for that. I need a few minutes to put everything into perspective as far as levels of importance. Because literally, my only complaint about this entire song is one thing. And even that one thing is only in one part of the song. But that one thing and that one part together are very important parts. So I need to spend a few minutes trying to figure out exactly how important that one thing is and that one part is. So give me a few minutes, I'll think about it, and I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Visions of Atlantis with Melancholy Angel. This was a request from Java Devil. And this was actually one of Java Devil's 3 prioritized requests for the month of August for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Java Devil. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. So I sat here racking my brain over this one thing in this one spot, trying to weigh how important it was to the context of the entire song. And unfortunately, despite my best efforts to downplay it and make it sound like it's not that big a deal, it's not that important, the truth of the matter is, it is that important and it is that big of a deal. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that a 7.9. Yep, 7.9. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
We could have had a much different score. insane. I'm not even talking about a 0.1 or a 0.2 difference. No, I'm talking about like a 0.6 to 0.8 difference. We could have had a much different score if this one thing had been handled better. I'm going to start with the songwriting. The songwriting sounded really good, okay? The chordal structure, the chordal flow in this song sounded really good. I have no issue with that whatsoever. Melodic line placements, voicings in the melodic lines sounded really good. I can absolutely appreciate what they did. I have no issue with it. The drumming in this song sounded really good. It was tight. It was diverse enough that it never felt redundant. Like, okay, there were the drum patterns that were established, yes, but they had fills, they had transitions. It was never like he was playing kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare through the entire song. No, there was a lot of varieties playing. I can appreciate that. Had no problem with it. The bass, I could actually hear the bass in this song. Sounded good. Would I call it impressive? No, I wouldn't go that far, but I could still hear it, and everything he said, everything he played sounded pretty good compared to what was happening within the song. Everything he played fit. I had no issue with anything the bass player did. Guitar players sounded really good. I liked this. I liked the tone, the depth of the tone, the nice crunchy full sound that he was getting without it getting muddy. This is one of the biggest issues I have with guitar players is when they try to get a nice, thick, heavy, crunchy sound, and it sounds really good, and that's wonderful, but then they take it a little too far. At that point, it gets muddy. It gets to be a little more difficult to hear the melodic notes that are being played. Gets a little harder to identify the chords that are being played because there's so much emphasis on the distortion. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. We didn't have that here. We had a nice tone, nice full sound. Even on his guitar solo, it sounded really good. A lot of sustained notes. I think that's what this song called for. I mean, could he have done some shreddy stuff? Yeah, he probably could have, but to be honest with you, if he had done that, I don't think it would have fit. I think the guitar solo he did sounded just fine. Again, I have no issue with it whatsoever. The two vocalists, I have no issue with either one of them as far as what they were singing in the verses and in the pre-choruses. I have no issue whatsoever with note selection, tone, range, pitch, vowel formation, diction, if that's consonant formation for those of you wondering that diction are, pronunciation, clarity, all sounded really good. I got no issue with anything that the vocalist did except one thing. And unfortunately, this one thing is a glaring issue. The male vocalist was fine. I got no issue with anything he did. He's fine. He's clear. He's free. Okay, he's safe. The female lead vocalist in the verses sounded fantastic. I loved everything she did in the verses. Her tone was fine. Diction was fine. Pitch was spot on. Everything sounded clear. Everything sounded clean. Everything sounded, well balanced. Dynamically sounded just fine. Her attacks sounded really nice. She has a sweetness to her voice. When she went up during the chorus, when she went up into that upper register, nice, sweet tone. I liked it, okay? Here's my problem, and unfortunately, it is a glaring issue. On the choruses, there was absolutely no dynamic shift in any way, shape, or form from where she was in the verses to where she was in the choruses. They were at the exact same range, which is a shame because everybody else in the band, when they went into the chorus, got a little bit stronger. She did not follow suit. It's such a small thing. We're talking about, literally, we're talking about a half a notch on the volume. That's all we're talking about. A little bit stronger, a little more projection, a little more support, a little more power. That's all I'm asking for. Literally that much. That's all I needed, was just to hear some difference. And we didn't get any difference. The volume that she was singing at, the power she was singing with, the projection that she was doing was the exact same that she was doing in the verses. It's literally one thing. But that one thing, the lead vocal line, is a very significant thing in a very significant part of the song. The chorus, the hook, where everything comes together and where the light shines brightest.
That's how I feel.
I can't let it go. I would love to. I would love to be able to say it's not that big of a deal.
You kidding me?
But if I did that, I'd be lying. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The chorus is probably the most important part of this song. It is where the line shines brightest. It is the hook. It is, in my opinion, the most important part of the song. And for her being the lead melodic line, the lead vocalist, carrying the melodic line on her shoulders, did not step up and get to the same level that everybody else in the band did. Unfortunately, that is a glaring issue, and that is why the score came down significantly. If she, I am not kidding guys, if she had come up that much, we would be talking about somewhere between the 8.4 to 8.7 range. That's all I would have needed. If this was not the chorus, if this was in like the verses or the bridge or the outro or anywhere else other than the chorus, we would still be talking about in the 8s. We would be talking about 8.2, 8.3, but because she is the lead vocalist, very important part, because it is in the most important part of the song, the chorus, I just can't let that go. I can't. So I'm giving it the 7.9. By definition, 7.9 is a really good song. It is at the highest level of really good. Just not good enough, unfortunately, to get into the great range. So yeah, 7.9. I feel good about that score. That is where we're gonna stay. So 7.9, final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.